Meteorologist Jeff Edmondson here, and our forecast is still looking about the same with the impacts of Elsa for our area, but it's going to be arriving likely tomorrow, Thursday afternoon. So in the morning for your Thursday, if you have to get to the job site to clean something up, if you need to run to the grocery store real quick just to get something for lunch or for dinner, you're going to be just fine in the morning. But as we look forward to the afternoon, we'll be seeing the storm head our direction. Here's a look at where it'll be Thursday at 2 o'clock. Remember, this is forecasting the center of the storm. But outside of the center of the storm, we're going to see bands of rain all already into the Hampton Road cities. So it'll be a much larger area than where the cone is located. So that's just one thing to remember when we look at the cone going forward. This is Thursday, tomorrow night at 8 p.m. The center of the storm is in this position right here. Again, though, we'll still have rain probably across the Outer Banks. We'll still have rain well out over the ocean. There'll start to be rain moving into Delaware and into Maryland. It'll be this whole zone where there will be rainfall, and that'll be as the storm is moving through the region. Now, where will the strongest winds be? Probably not that large of an area. Sure, we'll have wind speeds that'll probably be around 20 to 30 miles an hour in the whole sector, but I believe the strongest winds may set up kind of in this zone here, and that would be around that time frame of around at 8 p.m. But when I say the strongest winds, those are probably wind speeds that are around 35 to 40 miles an hour for the gusts. The sustained winds will be around 15 to 25 miles an hour. So it will be windy, but it won't be that windy with this storm system. It's not going to be that powerful of a storm. It'll be a good 12-hour storm. When it starts to when it ends, that should roughly be about 12 hours because it's quickly going to move through the area. Look where it is by Friday morning. It's basically gone. And then into Friday afternoon and Friday evening, the storm is actually north of much of Nova Scotia, still impacting Nova Scotia, but into that area. Here's the storm system right now. You can see some of the icons on the screen, the ones that look like tornadoes. There's one here. There's a funnel cloud up here. There's another tornado icon right here. There has been some tornado reports from the storm. And also, if you notice where those tornado reports have been, I'm just going to use the low icon instead of the tropical icon. It's one I have right here loaded up. Notice how they're all set up on the right side of the track. The track is going that way. They're all on the right side. And that's the side that we're going to see the storm come through our area for tomorrow. So we'll have an enhanced or a higher chance rather for maybe seeing some spinning thunderstorms or rotating thunderstorms that could create tornadoes. Let me show you when that might be the case. Here's our future track. Tomorrow morning, no problems. Clear, not clear, but dry as a bell, or clear as a bell, you know what I mean. We shouldn't have any rain in the morning. But at noon, we're starting to see the rain. And this is also when we could see some of the thunderstorms that we see here popping up and moving into the area. So we'll be very cautious about watching those closely tomorrow. Jeremy Wheeler will be here. Casey LaHeck will be here during the morning and midday hours watching the showers and storms move in. I'll be coming in during the afternoon with Chief Meteorologist Don Slater. Casey will still be here going into the afternoon as well. And we're going to let you know what these storms are doing. So stay tuned for updates specifically on what they're going to be doing, because once they start to move in around noon and going into the afternoon, some could be strong. And there could be maybe some rotating storms that want to create a tornado. Hopefully not. When we get tornadoes from tropical storms or tropical systems, they usually are very weak. So there's something that won't destroy your house. So you're going to be okay even if we get them, but they can still take down some trees. They can still do damage to your roof. That's what it looked like at 1. Here's what it looks like at 3 o'clock. We still have some rain that's moving through the area. And again, there could be some spin with these. So we'll watch for that. Also, we're watching the main area of heavy rain that's trying to move in too. So that'll move in as round 2. And that'll stay in central Virginia. We will get some of that rain to move into the Hampton Road cities, but that'll be closer to the evening across our area. Heavy rain comes in with the storm, moving across the peninsula around sunset, also the middle peninsula and into the eastern shore. So we will have this for our second half of Thursday. By Friday at 12 o'clock in the morning, 12:01 a.m., it's looking likely it's starting to quiet down. Not all the way done yet, but pretty close. By Friday morning at 10 a.m., it's long gone. We'll have sunshine for your Friday. We'll also have sunshine going into the weekend ahead. Here's a look at some of the rainfall forecast amounts with the showers and storms coming through. Looks to be a good amount, maybe more than 2 inches. So for eastern North Carolina, we're looking at the storm impacts for the Outer Banks. Wind gusts could be up to 45 miles an hour. Rain totals maybe not as much, but there could be tornadoes possible. Also into mainland North Carolina, including Elizabeth City. Soundside flooding could also be an issue from the Albemarle Sound. Currituck Sound should be fine, shouldn't have any problems there, but there could be some soundside flooding. Maybe some soundside flooding and flooding around Pungo too, because of the southerly winds that we'll have from the storm for a period of time that will be a little strong. That could create a little bit of road flooding or higher water levels for a couple of hours. The south side and peninsula of Virginia, wind gusts about 35 miles an hour, maybe up to 40, possibly in some spots near the water. And then into the middle peninsula and eastern shore, also heavy rainfall. Power outages are possible. Hopefully we won't have to deal with the tornadoes. But again, that's what we're looking forward to with Elsa. There's a storm right now, a good 500 miles away from us, but it'll be moving in tomorrow. We'll have the latest. If you need any more information, you can also watch our newscast. I'll be on at 10 and 11 with new details on this. There'll be new model data I'll have to go through, so I'll have some information on that. Have a good night.